Let's check this out. We are live again. Let me see if it has
Yeah.
some echo. We're good.
Yes.
All right, awesome. Sorry about that, guys. Murphy's Law with technical issues as always. So, welcome to Root Zones, bringing you the good news and the bad news of crypto. I'm Wayne.
I'm Manish.
Today, the second live Linden dollars helped to kickstart Bitcoin. People often forget that the online virtual world, Second Life, played an important role during the Bitcoin's network's early years. In fact, some large Linden dollars holders who actually swapped their virtual tokens for Bitcoin may be crypto millionaires today. Second Life, has faded over a period of time, while Bitcoin has propelled itself into the limelight, reaching 64,000 per coin this year. After Bitcoin reached 20K in 2017, mainstream media said that crypto asset was dead, and they claimed no public traded company would ever use Bitcoin in its balance sheet. The skeptics also thought a country like El Salvador would never adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender. Today that we are far from that reality, and it's a different ballgame. So, Manish, tell me.
Yes, many more countries are adopting this Bitcoin and cryptos, and soon, hopefully soon, even the gaming platform will start accepting it. I,
Right.
I can see that. Yep.
Yeah, I think when I was a gamer, I used to play World of Warcraft. I used to play Ultima Online. We used to trade, digital virtual gold, and I used to take this and sold it on eBay. um you
Oh,
know that this was many years ago, almost 20 over years, Ultima Online. And for those gamers out there, you will know what I'm talking about, and you can find, you can buy certain swords, on eBay. So
yeah, the
today,
weapons.
we it's so amazing that how we can actually give meaning to something digital, and put a value on that. It's just sometimes amazes me.
Yeah.
So, Tanzanian president tells central bank in Africa to prepare for crypto. President Samir Suluhu warned that the Bank of Tanzania risks being caught unprepared if it was to adopt globally digital assets. A president calls the central banks to prepare the use of cryptocurrency. The Tanzanian president's advice to the central banks, in a historical move by El Salvador, where all the Central American nation is the first in the world to make Bitcoin a legal tender. And I think that's something we will be looking at in a not too far off distance, and Bitcoin miners to access clean and renewable geothermal power for mining.
Yes,
So, Manish.
and the world already started seeing Bitcoin as a financial instrument. So many more countries to come, many more bank is going to adopt it, many more digital platforms are going to adopt it. So we have to be just prepare for it.
Right. I think what's happening now, not only when Elon started to tweet recently, but countries as are looking, to take this on as a legal tender, and a lot of the South American people, looking at Cuba. We spoke about this yesterday,
Mhm.
stopping the US dollars. So seems like countries, maybe, in the South America and mostly Africa, are looking for ways that they can start to generate their own, without leaning on the US dollars. So,
Yeah. On a
so
lighter
while
note,
country,
yeah, on a lighter note, I was just wondering if a people hold certain bitcoins in their wallet, and when the country started accepting it for all their day-to-day life purchases, think if the bitcoin goes down, we'll not be able to purchase anything. No, we'll hold all our purchases, and when the bitcoin goes high, we'll start doing the shoppings.
yeah, I think that happens with forex, with currency, and I think that's why, I believe Bitcoin will be the goal, the digital goal, right,
Mm.
of the future, and most currencies will be pegged to Bitcoin. And who knows, maybe one day you can buy a house with 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah, and
You know,
now also you see how the other altcoins are heavily dependent on a Bitcoin. When the
right?
Bitcoin goes up, your altcoin performs well. When the Bitcoin goes down, your altcoin performs, means it goes on dip as well.
Right. I guess Bitcoin is the first and most of the ideas are replicated. They only just found ways to improve it. So it's a
Mm,
whole ecosystem, and I think we will be covering that, Manish, as we go through, on DeFi and all the different categories of this whole ecosystem and how they
mm,
all interrelate to each other. And that's why when Bitcoin goes down, naturally there's a follow, and it's the same in the stock market. For those of you who are in the IT industry, typically we will look at the top 10 big boys
mm,
like Microsoft, Amazon, and
Google.
and if they start to go down, naturally it will affect. It's a chain reaction.
Mm,
Speaking about that, Goldman Sachs is moving beyond the world of Bitcoin and
wow.
expanding into Ether. Its latest step in Wall Street, crypto ambition that Goldman Sachs restarted its trading desk. It's interesting to see that the banks are also taking up these, futures tied to Bitcoin. And despite all the warnings from regulators about the risks, about crypto being extremely volatile, and with money laundering, with cyber crimes, scams, investment
Ransomware.
banks, right? Investment banks like Goldman Sachs are stepping up to offer Bitcoin as a service to their big clients. And even after the price plummeted in May, falling from 60,000 to 33,000 in a matter of days, hedge funds are still enthusiastic about trading Bitcoin. The bank
Mm,
has also invested in crypto startups. It put about $5 million into fundraising by Block Demon, a firm that creates a host and computer nodes to make up the blockchain networks. And in May, Goldman Sachs also invested in $15 million into Coin Matrix, a cryptocurrency blockchain data provider for their institutional clients. I'm going to share what they actually invested in. It's quite interesting, guys, because let me
yeah.
show you this. Just this screen. Look at this. This is a chart called Coin Matrix. Is by this $15 million that they invested in. And if you can see, these are the key metrics in which the banks are actually looking at. To be honest, I haven't deep dive into this, but it's a good start to see certain metrics where, it's not just buying and trading coins. There
Mm,
is going to be value. There are going to be policies. There are going to be a set of framework around the coins. To maybe make it stable enough, and it's good news for us. That's all I can say,
yeah,
especially
look
with
at the
the rate.
categories, no? It's so precise, and all the cryptos related categories are there here.
Right, from address to, yeah. I'm just
Exchange, mining, market, everything. Yeah.
right. I think it's something that we can look at, and trying to see through the lens of how the banks are actually looking at cryptocurrency. And I don't even know whether in our education system, in the banking and finance, crypto uh, is first of all labeled as an asset. Second, it's part of the curriculum. I think it will be, a few more years before they can, make this something official and put that into, degree holders to study in banking and finance. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
So
hopefully,
Manish,
yes.
that's all I have for the news today. Over to you.
All right. So as usual, I'll show some tips and tricks. Some of our friends has approached us to cover WazirX. Uh, Loon has commented Bitcoin to moon. Yes, it's already started, Loon. We are hitting 40K already.
Yes.
So I'm sharing my screen first. So hope the screen you are able to see now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So in your Binance platform, you must be wondering what is this crypto called WRX? All right. So those who are not aware, just to let you know, WRX is the trading platform. It's the one of the biggest exchange in India, and I also have open a demo account here, and I have configured it. I have done my KYC as well. It's verified, and I'm doing some little trading in rupees as well. So those who are not aware, that I just wanted to tell you, WRX is a exchange. So here also you can do usual trading in INR, in USDT. Then you have your WRX coin, and using that you can also trade it. There's some benefit you'll be getting it. And this WRX has a very good integration with Binance. So Binance, using this Binance, you'll be able to transfer the money. Once you buy this WRX, you'll be able to transfer over here and you can do the trading. Those who belongs from India, they can also withdraw in a bank accounts. And we have one good feature here, P2P, where you can sell your uh, coins in your desired currencies, whether in euros, USDT, or INR. Okay, so this why I'm talking about WRX, because WazirX has launched their beta version of NFT platforms. So all your digital assets, digital contents, you will be able to list here and you'll be able to earn money. So that's the reason I'm covering this WazirX platform here. You look at that, the beta version of WazirX, it looks quite neat, and there are amazing NFT contents are uploaded, and you can see the price as well. So anybody from ad agencies or just wanted to invest in an NFT, yes, in couple of week you will be able to start investing here in NFTs. So we are waiting also when the Binance is going to launch the NFT, probably another 1 month. They are also working on it. So that's all I have it, Wayne.
Okay.
From my
Thanks, Manish, for sharing that. So we'll move on to the next section, which is to look again at the psychology of the marketplace. Let me just share my screen to stream. Here we go. So today it looks we are moving out from the fear and moving more into a confident market. As you can see, Bitcoin has actually risen to about 40,000 as at this time of this recording, right? In the last 7 days, you can start to see that there's a growth, right? People are starting to get back again to being confident with the recent fall that happened. But we are still not out of the bear market, so just be careful in your tradings. Although it seems to be bullish and the news seems to be a bit on the negative side, but also more things are coming up. As we can see, bankings are taking over countries, so definitely those things are boosting the confidence of the retail investors. On the VIX side of things, I always spoke about checking the stock market. How is the fear doing there? Seems quiet. Things are trading as normal, right? No issue, nothing that arises there. Although we know what's happening with the printing of the dollar, so that's something to always keep in mind. And the dollar is always the opposite of Bitcoin. It uses as a hedge. So when the dollar drops, Bitcoin rises. When Bitcoin is up, the dollar drops, right? As seen on the charts. And yeah, Loon was saying that Michael Saylor is buying 1 billion Bitcoins. Yeah, I think Michael Saylor, for those who don't know,
micro strategies.
yeah, CEO of MicroStrategy. I think he's a smart guy. Initially he hated Bitcoin, but today he's a advocate for Bitcoin, and he's borrowing a lot today to
So
buy
he'll
because
be the new whale for Bitcoin, is it?
I think he sees the future. I think he sees the future, and I think that's where most of the people are heading there. Right. Let's talk about the top 10. Let's see what's happening on the market cap side of things. So Bitcoin in the last 24 hours, slightly a bit down, 0.36. We are still trying to hit the 41K to 42K. If we can consistently hold that over a period of time, we should be able to see the bull. We should be able to start to move up to the 50,000. There are some projections that it will actually reach by the end of the year to about 80,000. I don't know where they get that projection, But my take, I may be wrong, but my take is around 50,000 and 55,000 before we start to see the actual cycle falling down. And there's some put options that are coming up in 10 days time on the 25th of June on the Bitcoin future market. So it is said that there's a correlation between those dates where Bitcoin starts to dip or drops. Something for you to take note, and just be aware of. Okay, Ethereum is up by 2.41. USDT is 0.02. Binance Coin BNB is up by 0.73. Cardano 1.78. Dogecoin is down by 1.37. XRP is up by 0.32. USD Coin 0.04. Polkadot is up by 10.34. And Uniswap is 2.85. And our favorite coin that we are looking at, Solana, is up by
6%.
6.64. Right. Okay. So that's on the 24 hours. Another thing is that I lately I'm looking at the coin codex, looking at how we perform over the period of 1 month. Of course, we looks that we are in the sea of red, but as we start to go up to the 3 months, we can see some of the coins actually perform overall, and if you go up to 6 months, you can see Bitcoin is still in the green. So, the reason why I share this is always think long term. Some days there will be, the four seasons, right? And overall, when you analyze your profit, it's definitely more than any investments now in the traditional banking,
Look at that, the dodgy, the
right?
percentage.
Yeah, Dodge was crazy, right? And that's, I mean, yes, it's unregulated now, but guys, I mean, you don't have to be a trader to know this. Just look at the percentage gains. If you can comment in the section below, let me know any investments today in the world that can outperform what you see in the crypto space. I'll be happy to do a research on that. But I just wanted to share some perspective, right? 6 months. So don't always look short term unless you are doing trading. So in any state, right, there's always two mindset. When you look long term, you're looking more on the fundamental. You are investing for the long haul, right? Like buying Bitcoin and holding it, and it outperforms. I was talking to someone today who was trading almost 600 over $1,000, and I won't mention his name, but he's married to someone who is in the banking right here in Singapore, and he told me something. He said that if he hold and buy low sell high, which we always know. I know now there's a new term, buy high and sell low. I guess that is more on the bearish side of things, but he told me that he would have earned more money than to do daily tradings, because you don't win on all trades. So sometimes if you are doing trades on a daily to day basis, you will make losses. And he told me that it was lucky that he did not lost $500,000. If not, that would wipe out his entire life savings. And just to let you know, they are actually using those kind of trading. Manish, I think we spoke about that, the leverage trading, which is,
Leverage trading,
yeah,
the options. Mm.
yeah, don't I mean, we don't do it. Myself and Manish, we don't do it. We are just very on the conservative side. We only go in when we know there's certain bull that is out. Loon is also saying the diamond hands. Yeah, have the diamond hands. I think that is important, and I totally agree with that. So it's just something that you might hear this being repeated over and over again, because there's only two emotions that all of us have to always conquer: greed and fear. And if
Fear.
you if you use automation, at some point myself and Manish will be sharing on that in future videos, then you remove your emotions out of it and you have the clarity of thought.
Yeah.
Moving on for the technicals. Okay, so again, in some of the videos, for those of you who want to know on the VWAP, the RSI, and also EMA, do check out some of our videos. They are also hosted on our website and YouTube. We are still okay. We just actually crossed the 200 EMA. This is on a 4 hours. Let's look on a day. How are we performing? The 55, we haven't crossed the 55, so um, we are almost there. If this actually hits more than the yellow line, we should be okay to say that it's safe to say that we will be in that bull all the way until $55,000.
Mm.
Again, not so much volume. You can see the volume of traders are low. So we'll see in the next couple of days how we perform. And that's all I have today. Manish, do you have anything?
No, I am also good. I think we can call it for a wrap.
Okay, guys. So do send in your questions. I know we are getting a lot of questions of some requests on how to create wallets. I think we'll cover that in a future video. Also, I think some of you have also written to us asking how do you create a coin, and I think Manish will share that. It's a bit technical, so we'll try to simplify
Yeah,
it
I'll,
for you
I'll be
guys.
creating one video for the mining as well as the creating a coin also. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So, and there's 15 ways to actually make money in the crypto space, and I think we will come out with that series and share with you guys so that it will maybe help you to not only think about trading, but there's many other avenues that you can earn money. So with that, that's all we have today, and we will see you with same time and same channel.
see you tomorrow. Take care.
Take care.